How many years did I warn you that George Bush was a fiscal socialist? How many years did I say to you, George Bush is not a fiscal conservative? I was the first in the media to note it. I was the first in the media to say it. Unfortunately, no one listened to me, as they're not hearing me now. George Bush is the man who greased the skids for the takeover by this imposter, Obama. Don't think he was put there by accident. The same power structure that put Bush in, the same power structure that's on Wall Street, meaning Goldman Sachs and company, that put them all in, wanted Obama in, and they're making billions and billions of dollars off Obama's policies. You know, it's very reminiscent of another dictator who came along in the 1930s, who initially was supported by the capitalists of that country. They said, you know, this fellow from Austria is very dynamic. He's charismatic. He moves the people. Let's help get him elected because he'll make us a lot of money when he rebuilds Germany. And sure enough, the new dictator in Germany at that time made sure that Krupp Steel made a lot of money. The manufacturers were rolling in money as a result of his public works programs. Remember, he created jobs. Young Adolf created jobs for Germany. He restored the economy primarily by pumping money into public projects along the lines of FDR and BO. Public works projects have always been the way the dictators buy votes. In the old days in Chicago, they gave out $5 bottles of cherry brandy to bums in the street. Now they give out green czar jobs to the same type of personalities with degrees from Yale University, which are worth about as much as a degree out of a Cracker Jack box. So the fact of the matter is we now have in the White House a man who is moving America into dangerous waters. We're already 50, 60, 70% there. Bush got us 50% there. Bush took us on this socialist course. You say, well, why would a capitalist, why would the capitalists at Goldman Sachs want to make the economy socialist? You see, you can't make that connection. It's very difficult to make that leap because many of you have a false notion of what socialism is and what socialists do, and you think that socialism means no money. What you don't understand is that there are billionaires in socialist countries as well, but there's a very small, if existent, middle class at all. What they do is they shrink the middle class. So you have a ruling class, and then you have a poor class. It's a two-class society, not a three-class society. The United States of America has always had and prided itself on its large middle class. As you know, the middle class has shrunk under George Bush and is shrinking now even more rapidly under Barack Hussein Obama, because the goal is a ruling elite, the Hillary Clinton crowd, the Obama crowd, the Kennedy crowd, the Goldman Sachs crowd, the George Soros crowd, and throw in a few others. They want to run the world, and they don't want you to have any say in it. That's why they hate your guts when you go to a town hall meeting. They don't want you to go there. They want that to be made illegal. They want to close it off to the American people. They want rent-a-mobs to come and say, you are great, you are wonderful, so they can continue to divide up the treasury and give it out to their friends and further bust the country out like a bad sporting goods store in The Sopranos.